We want to perform an experiment. We are going to page what?
23.
Page 23. I discovered I did the assignment the last time. Please endeavor to do the two. Both the one you're going to have today and the one you're going to have, the one you are supposed to do last week. Why are these people just coming? Come, you. Join them then. Okay, because of, okay, join them here. Okay. Are you okay there? Come. This place is longer. Join them here. What are you doing behind before? Stay here. Page what?
23.
Page.
23.
Please open to page 23. What's the topic? Again? You didn't read it well. Oh. Read it well. Fermentation of yeast and sugar. That is what we want to examine today. And today you're going to understand fermentation. Fermentation, or any food fermented, is one of the best food to eat. Hey, come here. Now read. It's inside the book. What is fermentation? Read. Yes. Who can explain that? What you just read, who can explain that to me? Yes. Who can explain that to me, what you just read? In your own terms, yes? Can we have the mic, please? The mic. Thank you. Yes, somebody wants to talk. Is any parent joining? Who parent yet? You said? To talk.
It converts.
Why are you doing pencil like this? You want to shoot?
It converts acid. It converts acid to. It converts sugar to acid, like something like alcohol.
Yes, fermentation. Yes, you can also explain fermentation to us. Give it to him. I need ask you to clap. Yes.
If we add sugar inside acid, that can turn to gas and it will bring out.
Nobody, I can't hear you. You want to try? What is metabolism?
The thing is,
Speak louder.
the thing is telling us.
Speak louder.
The thing is shouting.
Louder. I know you very well in the class. Speak louder, this woman. Are you a man or a woman?
Woman.
A girl. Let's go.
The thing is trying to tell us that we need it very for our body to do us.
I can't hear you, so I cannot say if you are right or wrong. Whenever you're asked to speak louder. Let's go. Speak louder. None of you is talking. Okay, except this boy. Let's go. I'm expecting an answer there. Yes?
Metabolism is a chemical reaction in the body.
I'm reading from the book.
Metabolism reaction is a chemical reaction that when we eat food, it changes the food inside energy and give our body energy.
Yes. You're trying. You tried. So let's pick another person. There's no time. Yes. What do you understand about metabolism?
Metabolism.
Speak louder, please, so I can hear you.
Metabolism is a chemical reaction in the body cells that change food.
You are reading from the book. Is that what I said you should do? Give it to him.
Metabolism is a chemical reaction in the body cells that changes food into energy.
Yes. Now, let's explain the two. Now, a very simple way to put fermentation is when you introduce bacteria and some microorganism into a particular food. Yes, to ferment it. Ferment means to change it. Like for example, your milk. Your milk is not as good as your yogurt. Yogurt is better than milk. Reason is they will inject bacteria into milk. The bacteria will decompose the element, the molecules in the milk, and it will be fermented to yogurt. Yogurt is better than milk. Yes. Now, the scientists go further to also ferment yogurt to form cheese. Cheese is better than yogurt. Yogurt is better than milk. You say I should wait. I'm waiting. Yes. They introduce bacteria and some microorganisms into it. It doesn't really matter. Is yogurt not more solid than what's it called, than milk? I'm not talking about yogurt. They are mixing, turning water. I'm not talking about that too. If you see original yogurt, they are very thick, thicker than milk. So likewise, cheese is thicker than what? Yogurt. Do you know why? Don't you know that we have bacteria in our body? There's bacteria in your body. How do you eat and your food digests? It's the bacteria. They break it down. Everybody has bacteria in its body. Do you understand that? And any food you eat and it digests faster in your body is the best food. So food are fermented, number one, to make it stay long. If you want to check the most expensive wine in the world, the most expensive wine, they used to ferment it. Yes, they'll make it to have a sour taste. And some wine could cost as much as 100 million. Now, yes, 15 years. Yes, there's some wine that are fermented for 35 years. Yes, those kind of wine, they are very, very expensive. Why? Because it's very, very good for the body. Yes.
I thought it's the water that we drink that makes our food to digest.
Yes, it's part of it, but it's not the water we drink that makes our food to digest. Water helps it too. Water helps in digestion, but it's not water that digests your food. Enzymes, bacteria, yes? One more question, then we are done.
Sir, but normally people
speak louder, please.
Normally people always say bacteria is bad.
Yes, some bacteria are bad.
Why do you not have bacteria inside our body, our liver?
You have bacteria in your body due to what you take, what you inhale. Some of the food you take, they have bacteria. Your hands, don't worry. Very soon we are going to buy microscope. We are going to get microscope. We'll bring it to this place. By the time we ask you to bring your hand under the microscope, you will run for yourself. You will nearly cut away your hand. Some of you that will touch everything, touch or put your hand, touch. There are bacteria everywhere. Some of you open mouth. You like opening mouth. Bacteria is entering your mouth. Now, the reason why those bacteria are not killing us is because of our white blood cells that withdraw against them. But when the bacteria are so much more than the white blood cells, that is when you feel weak and you feel sick. Naturally, the way God created us, we can get healed. In fact, if you don't use drugs, the way God created us, if you don't use drugs normally, if you can rest, eat, and sleep, you will get well, naturally. But because of different viruses coming in, different kind of bacteria are coming in and all the rest, so we need to start using drugs. So today, we want to see how yeast will ferment, the level of fermentation in different stages of yeast. Yes, there's a yeast, we will not put sugar. There will be a particular yeast, we put a spoon of sugar. There will be another one, 2 spoons of sugar. There will be another one, 3 spoons of sugar. Then you will see the rate of metabolic process in each of those yeast. Reason is, there's something we call a catalyst. We speed up the rate of reaction. You understand by the time we perform the experiment? Oh, okay.
How does the
Speak louder.
how does the metabolic process, how does it
Takes
work?
place. It's a very complex. So metabolic process is very complex. Very, very complex. If I start telling you now, if I start mentioning ATP, do you know what is ATP? If I'm mentioning glucogen, yeah, you won't understand it. So they're very, very wide. It's very, very wide. When you get there, it's gradual. They will teach you in biology. When you get to secondary school, they'll teach you. Yes?
If there's too much bacteria in your body, can you cause death?
Again?
If there's too much bacteria in your body, can you cause death?
Yes. If there's too much bacteria, but it can cause death. Of course it can. Number one, you may be going to toilet, stooling, water, stooling, and can result to death. Of course, you don't know. Hey, look at this boy. If it's too much in your body and you can't use drugs or you take some food that can lead to death. Okay.
So is it possible to flush the bacteria in your body?
Is it possible to flush? Of course. That's why you're using drugs. Some of you don't know. The purpose of you taking drugs is to fight the bacteria and flush them out. Yes, you can flush them out. And as much as bacteria is very important too, they are even using bacteria to store information too. Yes, some of the video you take, they can store it inside bacteria. Don't worry. When you start growing, you'll be learning many more of that. So let's stop. Don't let's ask question again. Time. Okay, I want to ask question.
Is bacteria useful in the body?
Yes, it's very useful. Bacteria is very, very, very useful. Not all bacteria, but some bacteria are very, very, very. If you don't even have it, it's a taboo for you. You are in trouble if you don't have bacteria in your body. You must have bacteria. Yes.
Where is bacteria in our body?
So I've told you now, bacteria enter our body through the food we take, through the air we breathe in, through when we open our mouth, so many other ways. Majorly the food we take, it has bacteria. So from today henceforth, as you are drinking your yogurt, know that you are drinking bacteria. You are taking bacteria out, but they are good bacteria. Yes.
Is there a difference between good and bad?
Yeah, it's different now, but bad bacteria affect you, cause sickness, while the other ones help in digestion. Last one.
How can bacteria damage your body?
So how can bacteria damage not my body? Why is it in your body? That's our body. Yes, bacteria can damage someone's body by fighting against your white blood cells. Your white blood cells are divided into two. Some, when they see bacteria, they will swallow the bacteria. Yes, some, when they see bacteria, they will release a chemical, forgotten the name, maybe insulin or something. They will release that chemical. The chemical will kill the bacteria. So there are two types of white blood cells we have. So one swallow the bacteria, then the other release chemical that kills the bacteria. But if the bacteria are too much, the first thing they will do is to kill the white blood cells. Once they kill the white blood cells, they will start eating your organs, your heart, your lungs. They'll start eating it. And when they start eating it, problem has come. Yes, that's what they do. Last question. That's okay. There's no time. Yeah, your thing is going to take time. Okay, last question.
Yeah. Can we see bacteria with our eyes?
That's a very good question. Can we see bacteria with our naked eye? No. But with microscope, don't worry. We are going to bring microscope here. You will see bacteria. You will see it yourself. You can see bacteria with microscope. Yes?
If there's too much of bacteria, what will happen to us?
He has answered the question now. We sick, we fall sick. It can kill us too. Huh?
How can we know that bacteria are flushed out of our body?
We said, how do we know that bacteria are being flushed out of our body? When you use drugs, if you're sick, after the drugs, how do you feel? You feel okay, yeah. Sometimes it can come to your urine, sometimes through your sweat, sometimes through your spit. You understand? Maybe your urine that is once white can begin to turn to yellow or whatever. It can come to your mucus, so when you do heat, can come to that with your phlegm.
I did to that bacteria are in our palm, and when we scratch our palm, it's
No, don't fall.
how can the bacteria fight the white blood cell?
How does soldier fight enemies? They shoot guns, and they have their guns. No. Let's call it today. It can't continue like this. There's no time. Do we have any participants? Yeah, thank you. So far so good. We have all gained one or two knowledge about fermentation and all the rest. Please don't stop talking. Listen, stop talking. Stand straight, please. Now, metabolism is a process that takes place in our body simultaneously. As your food is digesting, you are breathing, right? As you are breathing, you are carrying your hands, you are thinking, you are doing everything at the same time. They are all metabolic processes. But this particular one is about converting chemical energy to another energy. Yes. When we eat food, the air we breathe in contains oxygen, right?
Yes.
The oxygen we breathe in goes down to our cell. And when it gets into our cell, that oxygen, the food we eat, the chemical reaction, the oxygen will now break down that food. We break it down to release energy. The energy it releases is called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It is that energy that makes us to live. Without it, we cannot survive. Oxygen is very, very important to us. Are you getting it now? Oxygen is what? Very, very important. So at that process, there was this guy, very fat in America, very big. And this man stayed without food for 1 year. Yes. We didn't eat for 1 year. We didn't die. We were very fat. Probably it takes water. I want to believe it takes water only. We didn't eat food for 1 year. Yes. You can Google it. You have lost weight. Like somebody that's so fat, like 10 of me now become like this boy at the end of 1 year. Yes. Do you know what happened? Let me tell you, that's metabolic process. When you eat food, you see, God is wonderful. The food you eat, the excess, maybe when you take fufu, for example, maybe normally, listen up, maybe normally your body needs only 2 wraps of fufu. That's what your body needs. 2 wraps of fufu. But, for example, another person's body can need 1.5, half. It depends on your body. Now, let's just generalize it. Now, you take 4 wraps. And scientists told us or tells us that if you want to know that you are full, if you eat food, before your brain will tell you that you are full, it will take 10 minutes. If you want to know you are full, eat food, wait for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, your brain will tell you you are full. Some of us don't wait like me, we don't wait. We just keep eating. It is when, before you now get to 10 minutes, you have eaten like 20 rounds of fufu. Your body will not be telling signal, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. But already, normally, the first time you took the 2 wraps, already okay. Your body is, but it should take 10 minutes for your brain to tell your body that you are full. 10 minutes. Now let's assume you now take 4 wraps of fufu. You know what your body will do? Your body will use the 2 wraps if needed. Then the remaining 2 wraps, it will store it in your body like glucose. Yes, it's very that this thing is very wide. I can't finish. I mean, I can't just tell everything. Now that glucose will be stored in your body. It can be stored on your chest, can be stored on your head, or your cheek, or your nose, anywhere in your body. Do you get that now? You see some people, they are very fat. Yes, it's those glucose that have been stored at their body. Now, the time will come, maybe there's no food for you to eat. So probably for a day. And that is why you couldn't die. So your body will pick this glucose. There's an hormone responsible for it. That is, we call the hormone glucagon. The hormone will pick this glucose you are stored in your body, convert it back to energy. When it converts it back, your body picks it up and uses it. You get it now? Let's assume you have 10 kilograms of glucose in your body. You didn't eat for the first day. Your body will pick 2 kilograms and use it, burn it away. It will remain 8. The following day, you didn't eat. It will pick another 3 kilograms, burn it away. It will be burning it. But since burning it, you are emaciating. You are emaciating. What do I mean by emaciating? You are getting slim. If my friend here wants to get slim, let us stay for food within 2 weeks without eating. You will see how she will become a fat. Why? Easy. Why? The body will be making use. Please don't put it there. Bring it. Thank you. Let me start. Stop writing. That's okay. Who asked you to touch it? Please arrange your book at one corner of the table. Please arrange your booklet at one corner of the table. Arrange your booklet at one corner of the table. Don't play with those things. Please don't play with those containers. Put them at the table, at the center of the table. Come on. Nobody should touch it, please. Don't play with them. How many remain at your own? That's how many? How many remain? Don't worry, we're using 3.
This one looks like I just like Gary. Just like all these things. Let's see. Let's come up with it. Yeah, it's in order.
Open the lid. That thing must not get spoiled too. I won't take it lightly with you guys. Take one. Hold on. Take one spoon, full spoon. Oh. Give it spoon. Give us spoon. One. You didn't fully swallow. Another one. Can I have the open the lid? What else? Just something. Put it on the table. Put it on the table. One spoon. One spoonful. One spoonful. Take it. One spoonful. Then take enough. One spoonful. Okay, take one spoonful. One spoonful. One spoonful. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Give me the spoon. If you pour away, I won't take it lightly with you guys. Open the cover, the lid rather, and place this funnel. One spoonful. One spoonful. Give it to him. Give it to him. One spoonful. Who even starts to give it to you? One spoonful. Let me have the how many? Yeah. Much or less? So I'm taking 3. Don't allow that one fall. You should have helped him to hold it. So I ring them back. Who did this? Less and much sugar. Well, you don't have anything well. Don't call your own anything. Yes. I won't want you. You are not too smart for me. Take. Less sugar too.
Wow.
Collect the spoon. More sugar, right?
Yes.
Take 3. Okay, no noise. What do we have inside the bottle now? Put those things together now. Put them together. Don't put it to yourself. I told you. How many times will I tell you that? You have to be at the center. Don't touch it. If I see, I'll slap all of you. I'll drop at this tape. Already grabbing it. Nobody should touch it. Nobody should touch it. Nobody should touch it. Please leave it. Nobody should touch it. No, the next thing is they want to put warm water into it. So once you put warm water, cover it with the lid and shake it very well. Then after we've shaken it, you open the lid. Drop the cover on the table. Drop all the covers on the table. Stand straight. Don't lean on the table. Stand straight. Now, after you've added the warm water, cover, shake, then remove the lid. Then as fast as you can, use the balloon to cover the mouth of the container. Do you get it now? Huh? Okay. So I don't. What question do you want to ask? Let me have. Okay. Excuse me? Cover it now, cover it. And start shaking. Cover and start shaking. You can hear it. Something is happening there. Don't touch it. Don't touch. Is anyone rising?
Yeah.
Which one? Okay. Anyone rising here? Just take your time with you. The point is you pour cold water inside of it, not warm water. That's why. But just hold on for a while. You will see the difference. Did you shake it well? Which one did you say is already rising? Okay. I hope you're observing. Keep observing.
Maybe going down.
don't worry. It's rise. You'll be surprised. It's rise. Definitely rise.
So you think tomorrow morning?
It will rise now. Tomorrow morning, call. Don't speak good English. It will rise. It will rise. It's because you've not done this before. You have to rise. Yes, it's part of it, but you will see now. You see yourself, you have to observe, keep observing. They are the biggest there now. And what's the name? Not just green. What's the title? What's sugar? This one is coming up gradually. Any participants? How many? Which one is the biggest there now? Not this one. What's the title? What do you have? Really? Flight observation discovery. Why are you touching it? Flight observation. Don't waste time. You have 2 more minutes. Work together as a team. Yes, work together as a team. Leave the hypothesis alone. Go straight to your observation and discovery, please. Yeah, coming to an end of the life class. This is the highest class, basic 5. We observed fermentation, metabolism. We were able to ferment yeast using sugar, water, and heat. All right, so I can ask you questions before we close for today. I can see some balloons are still getting bigger. Finish your work first. Finish your work. Right observation and discovery. Work together as a team. It makes you work faster than you just doing it all alone. You work with others, you generate an answer, then you put it down. It's faster that way. And it's good.